Hello again, it's time for our final video in the E-Series, German E-Series videos that I've been doing. As the last tank to cover, it is the E75 by Trumpeter in 135 scale. As you can see there, nice box art there depicting the tank, very similar to the Tiger II. You got a few details on the vehicle there, plus a little camo scheme that they did, and then there's their example on the other side, so not a heck of a lot to it. Pretty simple, and you can see, just by having a quick look, this is a Tiger II kit by Tamiya, 135 with a Porsche turret, not a Henschel turret. You can see the similarity between the two tanks, so quite close. That's an old kit that I did ages ago. Right, let's have a quick look and see what we get in this one. So if you've seen the E50 video, you would have known what was in that, and it's very similar in this as well. So very basic camo scheme. You can really do whatever you want. These tanks never got off the drawing board, so have some fun with it, play around, do whatever, but they've got a basic scheme in there. No markings, once again, same as the E50, but they were never issued because they were never produced, so not a big deal. If you really want markings, you could, I'm sure you could find some aftermarket or put some, get some from your spare box rather. Part count, so you got all the parts there. And we're just going to quickly go through the instructions because it's very simple to make this kit. There's not a lot to it. If you've built a tank, you've pretty much built this tank. It's not that hard. Suspension and track assemblies, steel rim road wheels. Again, shows how they go to the hull. No individual track links with this kit once more, same as the E50. It's just the vinyl tracks, but I'm sure you'll probably be able to find some aftermarket metal ones or something like that if you really wanted. The rear of the vehicle there, a few bits and pieces, the exhausts, whatnot. Very quick and easy assembly, so not hard at all. So it'd be a very fun build. It should be a very easy build. And quite quick, so you should be able to knock this one on the head fairly fast. And you can see there skirts similar to the same, similar to what you find on the Tiger IIs. The layout of the tank's almost identical. Obviously, it's just a bit bigger, a bit heavier, and yeah, a bit more well armed rather. Let's see what we get inside here. Alrighty, so let's kick off with the hull. So we've got top and bottom parts of the hull. Bottom part's very well detailed, same as on the E50. You got some nice details there. And it doesn't matter what camera I seem to buy or use, it always has the same issue. Sorry about that, everyone. There we go. So you got some nice detail on there. A few little marks, injector pin marks here to fix up. Other than that, very basic. Some nice well detail on the front here. Not much to it. Top of the vehicle, once again, very similar to the Tiger II. Basic layouts, not a heck of a lot of detail on here. Pretty basic rivets constructions, some nice weld seams. Yeah, pretty easy. Nothing really to tidy up on the top of the tank either, so no injector pin marks or seams or anything to worry about. Then we have the turret. Alright, very simple construction. Once again, not a lot to it. And let's have a look at some of the parts trees. So the parts trees are all very good. Very little flash on any. I couldn't really find any flash. And most of the ejector pin marks that you see are going to be hidden once the model's completed. So very little tidy up there to do. I might move a couple of them just to make sure, or sand down a couple of them just to make sure that the skirts sit properly on the side of the hull, things like that. But yeah, very simple. The only thing I would really like to see with these kits is maybe an option for an individual side skirts, so you can replicate these damaged or taken off. But yeah, all the parts, components, well made, well molded. You could not really ask for more. Just having a look at the wheels. So steel rimmed road wheels, again, basic suspension setup. And exhausts, drive sprockets, things like that. Excuse me. Essentially, you know, it's going to be a quick, easy, very little tidy up build, and a lot of fun, hopefully. And you can see there's no injector pin marks on the steel rim road wheels. I have seen kits like that, and it is frustrating. It's, very annoying. However, yeah, the rest of it's very nice. It is a good looking kit. And then we've just got the lower part of the turret here. So let's have a look there. That's the underside. That's the inside where all the pin marks are, so you're not going to see those. Cupola with the viewports. It looks like the front of the turret just here. Very simple. But yeah, little to no flash on anything. I mean, there's a couple of little bits here on these parts that you need to just tidy up a little bit, but it's 2 seconds of sanding. It's really not hard at all. Love it. Absolutely love it. So looking like it's going to be a fun kit to build. Track options. This one comes only with the vinyl tracks. So yeah, make of it what you will. There are some injector pin marks on the inside of these tracks. So you can see that there. A little bit tedious to clean up, but they're also in a decent spot. So once you actually tidy them up and put it together, you're not going to see them. So you shouldn't be able to really see them. So I'm not too concerned about those being in there. I think that's probably one of the best places they could put it. And just like the E50, we've got some clear vision blocks for the crew. Basic photo etch set, just with some try talking again. Just with some mesh for the engine deck there, and a few other little bits and pieces. And last but not least, our metal tow cables. I love these, I really do. Excellent idea. So yeah, there we go. German E75 by Trumpeter, 135 scale. Turret is very, very similar to Tiger 2 and also the Trumpeter E100 that Trumpeter did earlier. As you would see in the video on that, it's yeah, very similar. I think the Amusing Hobbies E100 has the Krupp turret, which is more like a box-like structure. But yeah, very nice kit. Thanks for watching. If you like the video, please give it a thumbs up and comment. It'd be great to see. It does help the channel out and keeps the videos coming. Thanks very much.